not just what you wear. It's not just what you wear. It's how you wear it. It's how you wear it. Most importantly, it's how you style it. That's what's going to make the difference between outfits that just feel ho-hum and outfits that feel really intentional and really polished. Today, I'm going to break down 20 simple styling tips that will transform your outfits from boring to beautiful. Welcome if you're new here. My name is Netta. I'm a personal stylist. My whole focus is helping you look and feel your best in your outfits every single day, because I know when we look better, we feel better. And when we feel better, everyone around us is happier, we're happier. Like it's just a snowball effect, right? And the reason I restate this all the time is because I need the reminder and you need the reminder, especially in these last few weeks of winter that many of us are in. Some of you it's gonna feel like winter for the next couple of months, but technically we're in the home stretch of winter. And this is a great time. This is a time when we're all over our winter clothes. So some of these styling tips, which will work to transition your wardrobe from winter to spring and will carry you through spring, they're gonna help you kind of refresh your look a little bit more and maybe love what you're wearing a little bit more. Okay, so before I get started, I have to tell you that in my Style Confidence Club, which is just buzzing, we're doing a reverse closet edit in the Style Confidence Club. We're going through that process together and we're refreshing our wardrobes together for spring. Also, I have the Modern Classics wardrobe guide. So again, if you want to start dreaming about your spring wardrobe, start planning your spring wardrobe, maybe start shopping for your spring wardrobe, you're going to want to check that out. It's completely free. I'll pop up the links below and I'll pop up the links on the screen as well. Okay, let's get into it because I've got a lot to cover as always. The first styling tip is to try long over short. Now I've talked about this before, but I want to show a specific type of long over short styling. So one of the ways I'm really liking long over short is doing a long blazer or a longer jacket over shorts or a shorter skirt or dress. I love this look. I think it's just so cool. I'm really liking the long blazer over shorter shorts look for spring and going into summer. This is something I'm going to experiment with in my own style. When I saw this outfit, I was like, ooh, I can do that. Like I just got a white linen blazer. I'm going to do white linen shorts. I'm going to play with those proportions. I think it's such a cool and modern way. Now, if you've got some longer layering pieces in your wardrobe and you don't know how to wear them in a way that looks modern, this is a great way to do it. Like just the flattery of having that longer piece over something shorter, it also balances out the kind of the skin that you're showing when you're wearing something shorter. So the shorts or the shorter skirt, like adding that longer layering piece on top adds balance, adds contrast, adds interest, just creates a really cool outfit. Again, this is really about combining two unexpected pieces in your wardrobe. So maybe you've got a shorter skirt and you feel like it's a little bare. Try layering a trench, a longer blazer, a boxier jacket of some kind, longer jacket of some kind over it. I just love this look. The next styling tip I want to talk about is brown with black. Now, this is a combination that many women shy away from, and I think it is a mistake to shy away from brown with black. Brown with black is such an elegant and inspired color combination. About 10 years or so ago, one of my favorite outfits was a black Zara dress with a brown wide belt and brown knee-high boots. I'm going to find my own variation of this outfit for 2025, a new variation of this outfit, because I loved the way that looked. The color combination was perfect. Now, going into spring, summer, brown is a way to lighten up black. So if you've got like a black tank dress or a black pair of shorts and a tank, like consider adding brown accessories to that rather than the standard black accessories that you might pair with those outfits. It's just an elevated look. And I will go so far as to say, and I've said this in the past, that medium brown color, that cognac brown color is possibly, if not the most versatile, it's one of the most versatile neutrals that you can have in your wardrobe for spring, summer. It goes with all of your other neutrals and it goes with all of your colors, and it never looks harsh. It always looks like just the right neutral for any outfit. So love black with brown. Consider experimenting with many ways of mixing black with brown, whether it's in an outfit or whether it's a brown outfit with black accessories, a black outfit with brown accessories, or whether it's black and brown clothes worn together. I'm gonna go to the natural next step, which is navy and black together. I also really love navy and black together, and some people really resist this one, but it is such a cool and modern look. So I just feel like it's an underrated combination. A navy blazer with black pants can look really, really like intentional and cool and a little unexpected, but also like, oh, she knows what she's doing. She knows what she's doing. It just really creates a polished look. Navy sweater with black jeans. Like, there are just so many ways to do this if you're looking for something more casual. Like, I feel like navy and black tie together so seamlessly. Keep the accessories really cool and just combine them in a way that's visually pleasing to you. There's really no way to get this wrong. It's just give yourself permission to wear navy with black. Like, it's just a cool thing. It's very sophisticated looking. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about, and this is really a styling, not wearing hack. It's buttoning the top button. So we're seeing this a lot with cardigans, and we're seeing a lot of like classic ladylike waist length cardigans again, which is lovely because we know that they're a lot easier to wear and a lot more flattering in many cases, and also dressier looking than the long casual cardigans. But what we're seeing is that these cardigans are paired over tees or tanks or maybe turtlenecks, and just the top button is buttoned. This is such a cool look. It's such a cool look. It does so many different things. First of all, it looks very deliberate. It looks very intentional. It looks very chic, but also it looks more flattering. Like, it kind of gives waist definition. It gives shape, like that triangular line that it makes really highlights your waist and really just creates a very flattering look. Sometimes just throwing a cardigan over whatever layering piece or whatever simple top you're wearing just looks kind of basic, right? Looks kind of basic. Like, oh, okay, you're wearing a white t-shirt and jeans and a cardigan. But if you button the top button of that cardigan, people are like, again, she knows what she's doing. She knows what she's doing. It looks really cool. Okay, the next is cinched waist and tying at the waist. So seeing a lot of waist definition this season, but don't dismay because there's a way to work this out so that everybody is flattered. So one of the ways I really like it is we're seeing a lot of shirts with built-in waist definition. So my Petite Studio shirt, this is an example of that. It's got like a defined waist built into it. That's a really, really cool detail. Now, it's not cropped. It's actually a longer shirt, but the shirt has the waist definition built in. So I'm also seeing like button downs and other previously slouchy styles with cinched waists and with built-in waist definition. This is another really cool way to do that defined waist without really maximizing any tummy or drawing undue attention to that front middle area that many of us struggle with, me included. Another way to cinch at the waist, which I think is so cool and is definitely back, and we all did it back in the day, it's tying at the waist. It's tying a sweater or a jacket at the waist. Now, we've all done this forever, but now it's actually a style choice. Now it's actually a styling, not wearing decision. Like, you're asking yourself, how can I add more flattery to this outfit? Maybe you're wearing, I have a couple of tunic dresses that are super cute and they're above the knee and everything, but they're straight through the waist. These are the types of dresses that would look so great with a sweater belted over, belted around the waist. Gives a little waist definition without it being tight or, like I said, unflattering. So just a really little simple hack is to tie something around your waist. Again, we've all done that, but now you're gonna do it with your eyes wide open as a style choice and not just out of practicality or convenience. This is really helpful, like tying something around the waist is really helpful for balancing the proportions if you've got a long torso. Another way that you can try this is, of course, with a belt. So try belting blazers, trench coats, sweaters, longer sweaters, try belting them, and it's going to just give a completely different look. So if you're going to be belting a sweater, you want to use a wide belt if you're belting an oversized blazer or a chunky sweater. A wide belt is going to be a much more proportional look with something like that. Now, if you want to belt something that's not as thick or as chunky or as oversized, something like a button-down shirt, try a thinner belt over a button-down shirt. That's not a hard and fast rule, but it's just something to keep in mind. But definitely with the chunkier pieces or with the more oversized pieces, you're going to want a wide belt with that, and just play with this. Just play with this. Again, even over your coats, like, it's just something to try to see if you like the effect. Okay, next it's high boots with short skirts. So this is along the same line as a long jacket with short skirts or the long jacket with shorts. This has been a go-to for me since, I don't know, 1988, but I love the look of a knee-high boot with a shorter skirt. Now going into spring, summer, this can help us take some of our knee-high boots into spring. It's also like cowboy boots are a seasonless staple for many people, and this is a cool look with cowboy boots or with riding boots or any knee-high style boot. But I really like the coverage that this gives, and again, the balance that this gives. So if you're, feeling a little overexposed because your skirt is a little shorter than you're comfortable with, try a knee-high boot. It works every time. I think it's such a cool, slightly edgy, fun look that I think everyone should try if you are a shorter skirt type of person. So it also elongates the legs, and depending on the color combination, can really look either sleek and put together, or it can look fun and funky. Monochromatic, of course, black and black is going to be very lengthening and flattering. Brown and brown will be very lengthening and flattering. It also creates, like I said, kind of like a striking, cool silhouette. If you really want to lengthen your legs, then try this with a pair of boots that has a little bit of a pointier toe or an almond toe. That's going to be a really, like if you feel like your legs are a little shortened by the knee-high boots, that will be a leg lengthening little trick. Okay, next is sleeves under sweaters. So I like what I've been seeing a lot lately, which is layering long sleeve tops under sweaters and letting the cuffs of the tops or the cuffs of the shirts peek out from underneath the sweater. So whether it's a button cuff or just even like a long t-shirt layered underneath a sweater, and showing the cuffs, it just looks very, very intentional if you can see the shirt peeking out from the arm of the sweater. So love this look. Creates like kind of a relaxed but polished. Again, it looks intentional. It looks like you styled the outfit and didn't just throw the pieces on, and that's really kind of what this is all about. I really love this also with layering like jackets with shirts with the cuffs or the sleeves coming out from under the jacket. So like maybe it's a blazer that you have and you're wearing a white long sleeve shirt. Well, let the cuffs of the white long sleeve shirt show from under the sleeves of the blazer. It's just a very, very cool look. It'll create a little bit of contrast. You can also roll the sleeves of a chunky sweater over a button down, and that's another way to like kind of show off the cuffs of or the sleeves of your shirt that's underneath the sweater. So really like this layered look. I think it's just cool and different. And again, it's the attention to detail that's really going to elevate our outfits. Okay, I have to keep it moving. The next thing I want to talk about is white tees under sweaters. I know you've been seeing this everywhere, but if it's still layering season where you're at, this is a great hack. Like it's just wearing a simple white t-shirt and letting the neck of the t-shirt show from under the neck of the sweater. So you could do this with a V-neck. You could do this with a crew neck. I'm seeing it most frequently with crew necks, but it's just like, oh, I thought about this layer and I thought about that this layer should show under this. Like again, it just looks intentional. It looks like you planned it. So we all layer anyway when it's cold, but now you really want that white t-shirt to show at the neckline of the sweater so that it creates a cool different look. It adds a little bit of depth to your outfit. This is especially effective with cropped or fitted sweaters where the hem of the t-shirt creates visual layering as well. So you can have it show at the top and at the bottom. If you pair this with high-waisted jeans and like a cool pair of sneakers or loafers, it's just going to be a really effortlessly casual look. It's a cool girl casual look. Okay, layering sheer pieces. Sheer is a major trend for spring, but sheer fabrics can sometimes be hard to work with. One of the ways that it's really easy to work with a sheer-ish top is to layer it underneath something else. And it's going to add texture and interest and a layered look without adding bulk, because often when we're layering, bulk is a concern, right? Like we're adding a lot of extra bulk to our bodies. So a sheer long sleeve like mesh tee works really, really well layered under so many different pieces, whether it's a sleeveless dress, a sleeveless top, a vest. Like it's just a very, very cool layering piece. I really like those sheer turtlenecks or sheer tees under sleeveless dresses. They also work really well under structured blazers. Like if you've got a blazer that's a little bit oversized and you're worried about putting something also oversized or something really bulky underneath it, try one of those sheer kind of turtlenecks or long sleeve t-shirts. It's just such a cool modern like lightweight layered effect. I think these are and you're going to see these everywhere. They're everywhere from like H&M to Neiman Marcus. Okay, The next little, and this is more of a little styling than it is actually part of the outfit. It's carrying your big bag under your arm. You've seen this everywhere. It's all over the runways. It's all over street style pictures from Fashion Week. And it's really taking a big oversized bag, like a tote bag or, any kind of slightly slouchy bag, and tucking it under your arm and wearing it like this. What's cool about this is it's cool. It just looks cool. Again, it looks a little undone. It looks a little effortless. It looks like you just grabbed your bag like that, but it's also very intentional, and it also looks like you kind of know what's going on in style, because this is definitely a trend. But it's a trend that you don't have to invest anything in. You just take your bag that you already have and tuck it under your arm. What's another thing that's cool about this is that it kind of changes your posture. When you're carrying your bag like this, you're less likely to like hunch over. You kind of have to stand upright to carry your bag like that. I think it's very cool. Is it the most practical thing in the world? Probably not. But if you're walking across the street and getting your picture taken, 10 out of 10. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is metallic accents. And I have alluded to this and talked about this numerous times, but I talked about how that medium brown color was such a great neutral for spring, summer, and really year round. Metallic accents are the same, and they really add light and add glow to your complexion. So if you're looking at an outfit that otherwise looks flat, like maybe it's just an all neutral outfit, maybe it's all, it's black or gray or brown or beige or whatever, and you're just a little bored with it, consider adding metallics throughout the outfit. So start with a cool pair of bold earrings, start with a belt that's got like a cool sculptural buckle on it. Maybe your loafers have a little bit of a metallic accent. Maybe you've got a cool bracelet or a cool ring. Like, how can you add those metallic elements to your outfit so that your outfit just kind of comes to life. And you can do this without overwhelming the outfit. So try incorporating metallics in belts and footwear and jewelry. There's just so many ways to do it. I've been seeing a lot of like gold belts over all black outfits, or silver, like maybe a silver boot peeking out from an all neutral outfit. These are just cool ways. And how I feel about metallic shoes and bags. We don't need to go there. Like, they're just an instant elevator, and they go with everything. Okay. The next styling hack I want to talk about is statement earrings with sleek hair. Now, I talked in the past about how the more hair you have, the more you can hide a bold earring. And so if you don't have a lot of hair, your hair is shorter, your hair is up a lot, whatever, then you might want to go, a little bit more subtle with your earrings. Well, throw that out the window, because the trend right now is really bold jewelry and statement jewelry. And the way for your jewelry to look the most statement-y is to wear it with slicked back hair, because if your hair is slicked back, the jewelry is really going to take center stage. So that's your necklace and your earrings, but especially I'm seeing slicked back hair, buns, sleek ponytails with like statement jewelry. I love this look. I think it's suddenly so cool and so modern, and something we're going to be seeing everywhere. We haven't seen this in a while. We haven't seen the statement jewelry that we're seeing right now in a long time, and I'm here for it. I'm ready for it. Such a fresh and different look. Okay, the next tip, a styling hack. This is going to be controversial. It's going to be controversial, but it's ballet flats with socks. This is not for all of us. I haven't even played with this myself much yet, but going into spring, summer, I'm going to be trying to style some ballet flats with socks. Now, what kind of socks? There are different socks that we can play with this. The first is a crew sock, maybe with a little lettuce edge, like just a slight little bit of trim, not like a ruffle or lace like we're 12 years old, but like a little bit of a feminine trim or something. That could be cool, just a simple crew neck sock. Another cool sock that looks great with this, and one that we've seen in the last couple of years, is like a mesh sock. Those can be very, very cool with ballet flats. So this is something to think about. Now, this could be something that if you want to be really edgy with it, this is something that you could do with a dress, or you can just do like a patterned or textured maybe mesh sock with a ballet flat under a pair of pants, so that you don't see the top of the sock. So something to try, something to think about. Don't come for me in the comments. Okay, the next styling tip I want to talk about is white with black. Now, I think white is just such an underrated neutral, especially for spring, summer. Like, let's maybe move away from and I'm as guilty of this in winter as everybody, but move away from the black, the brown, the gray, the navy, and let's embrace some white going into spring, summer. The cool thing about white is that it goes with every other color, and it never looks harsh or heavy. Like, there's not a single color combination that does not work really, really well with white. So this leads me to white with black. I think that an all white outfit with black accessories is like 10 out of 10. Now we're seeing a lot of high contrasted looks anyway in style right now. So you can of course do black and white together in the same outfit, but I'm specifically talking about a head to toe white outfit. Well, not head to toe, but a complete white outfit with like a black belt, a black bag, black shoes. Very, very cool look. Very like it, just the black punctuates the white just perfectly. It looks elegant. It looks intentional. It just looks cool. Again, white goes with everything. It goes great with colors. It goes great with other neutrals. But white with black is just having a moment for me right now. Okay, the next tip I want to talk about is the scarf as a belt. Next styling hack. Now, this is controversial. Scarves are controversial. We were just having a talk about them in a workshop in my Style Confidence Club about how do you style scarves so that we don't look like matronly. It doesn't look like too prim. It doesn't look like overly classic. One of the ways to style a scarf where it looks really modern is to wear it with a really casual outfit. That's kind of the last thing that you expect to see with a scarf. You don't expect to see a scarf with a really casual outfit. So wearing it with a much more casual outfit is going to give it a much more modern look and a more effortless look and a more cool look. But it's also, how are you going to tie the scarf and where are you going to tie the scarf? I am still a huge fan of the scarf on the bag trend. I think this is effortless. I think it's classic. It doesn't seem to go away because everybody loves it. And it's a really cool way to add color to an outfit. So if you're wearing a bag that's neutral, but you want to add a pop of color, but you don't want to invest in a colored bag, add a scarf to the handle of the bag. You're going to have that colored bag look without the colored bag, right? It's also a great way to add color to your outfit. So bringing me to the scarf as a belt. I love this idea. I think this works best, of course, with longer, thinner scarves, but I just love a scarf belted. Maybe it's a loop through the loops of your jeans, or maybe it's just belted and tied over a looser dress. It's just such a cool way to add interest and style. Another way that I really like to see scarf style these days is, I love it in the hair, whether your hair is tied back or whether it's tied over your hair. And I also really love it just like thrown over your shoulders or tucked in without being tied, like, draping it in kind of inside your neckline and just leaving it loose. Like, I just think it's really about the effortless styling for a scarf that works really, really well. Okay. Next, bangle bracelets over sleeves. Now we're seeing a lot of bangles and a lot of cuffs after seasons of not seeing as many of them. And I really like them layered over sleeves. It looks really cool layered over the sleeves of sweaters or long sleeve shirts. Any shirt with like a long sleeve, wearing the bangle or the cuff on top of the sleeve rather than under the sleeve is a really, really cool look. Looks very elevated, looks very high fashion. It works really well, especially with tops that are a little bit more fitted, because obviously you want to be able to get the cuff over it. Maybe a turtleneck or a fitted sweater. I've actually seen it over blazers too, but you're gonna have to have a bigger cuff for that. I just think it's such a cool look. Like gold bangles over black turtleneck, like perfection, right? The next styling tip is to add a brooch. Like when in doubt, add a brooch. When your outfit is boring, add a brooch. When you are not loving your look as much, add a brooch. I just noticed that my concealer looks really light in this light. Anyway, adding a brooch to your outfits. I just love brooches right now. I think they're really, really having a moment, and it's an opportunity for many of us to break out either special or sentimental or interesting or eclectic or quirky or cool or modern or edgy, any of those pieces that have been lingering in our closets. Maybe we add them to a blazer. Maybe you add them to a whatever simple shirt you're wearing. Maybe use them to elevate like your jeans, or you add it to a cool bag. They're just so cool. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is layering with a turtleneck, specifically a turtleneck under a button down. So this is something I'm seeing a lot of right now. I really like the sleek turtlenecks for this, of course, like a sleek knit turtleneck. Layered under a button-down shirt is so cool. And this is back in a big way. So again, if you're going through that transition with the seasons, this is a great little styling tip. So you want to mixed textures. So you want the turtleneck to be knit, for example, and the shirt to not be a knit. So it's a woven material. Maybe it's your denim shirt. Maybe it's just your button down, like white cotton button down shirt or whatever. And then layering it over the turtleneck, unbutton the top few buttons. Ideally tuck the shirt in, but you don't have to. This is just a cool look to play with. turtlenecks are just such great layering pieces. These thin knit turtlenecks, they work so well in this transition. Try them under sleeveless tops, try them under sleeveless dresses. I just think they work really, really well to help you transition. If you're like looking forward to wearing some of your spring pieces, but it's not quite spring weather yet, like a turtleneck underneath your spring dresses, underneath your spring tops can help you start wearing them a little earlier and get over the winter doldrums when you're bored with your outfits. So I really love the way that they look layered underneath anything sleeveless. Okay, the next thing is to pick the right shoes for your outfit. This is something I see a lot, and I want to talk about straight leg pants and wide leg pants and shoe pairings for just a minute, because what I'm seeing a lot of is kind of chunky hem pants, or pants that are not sleek at the bottom. So wide leg or straight leg pants fit this description. Often in black, worn with what I call man boots. So you've got like a blocky look at the bottom. You've got these heavy boots and you've got a heavy hem. And so the heavy boots and the heavy hem together, not a great combination. Instead, what I would encourage you to do is to do a sleeker shoe with a wider leg or a straight leg pant. So this could be a pointy toe shoe, a pointy toe flat could look really, really cool with this. And will just completely change the look. I think that wide leg pants paired with a sleeker shoe is just a really easy hack. Now, the only way that a wide leg pant works with a bulkier shoe is if the wide leg pant is really, really flowy. Like if you got like a palazzo pant, you could do it with a sneaker or a bulkier shoe, and that can look cool. But if you've got a pair of like stiffer pants and you wear it with stiffer shoes, you know how I'm always talking about contrast and balance and opposites. It can look kind of masculine and a little heavy and a little dreary. So I think it's really important to pair the right shoes. I also think that loafers look really, really good paired with wide leg pants or straight pants. So if you're not a pointy toe flat or pointy toe pump kind of person, try a loafer with those as opposed to like a chunky blocky boot. I think it's going to be much, much sleeker and much, much chicer. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is the sweater over the shoulders. I love this. I love this. So much styling with sweaters, and this is something we can do, continue to do into spring, into summer, because sometimes we just need that layering piece for when we're in or we're out or whatever. So I really love this look. I'm seeing it everywhere. The most modern way to do this is to not tie it at all. You just throw your sweater on over your shoulders and you leave it untied, almost like a loose scarf. It's such a cool look. It's also a great way to add texture and add color to your outfit. So you're wearing an all neutral outfit, throw, a red or a green or whatever your favorite color is, sweater over your shoulders. And again, don't button it, just throw it on over your shoulders. Or don't tie it, just throw it on over your shoulders. Now, you can tie it if you want, but that tie is going to look a little different. So we've seen the diagonal tie. That's one way to do it. But if you're just going to tie it, around your neck, you want it to be like really loose, really relaxed. Like you didn't look in the mirror. It's unstudied. It's really kind of looks very effortless and not like the perfectly tied, very preppy way. This is a little bit more modern. It's a little bit more relaxed, and it's a little bit more effortless. So I love, love, love this look. You want it diagonally or you want it casually. You don't want it tightly. So you want it to look loose and just kind of cool. I love, love, love this look. And again, it's a great way to carry that layering piece with you and add interest to your outfit. Okay, I think this is the final one. It's double layers. So I love this. I know we've all seen this. I feel like J. Crew's the one that really was the pioneer in this. Maybe I'm wrong, but they would show like one shirt layered over another shirt layered over a fitted tee. So whether it's layering a suede button down or a leather button down over your denim shirt over a tee, or whether it's layering a flannel shirt over another button down shirt over a tee, that's one way to do it. So it's like two button down shirts with different textures and different weights. The one on the outside, of course, being the thickest, worn over a layering piece like a tee or a turtleneck. Seen this a lot. It adds such interest. It adds such detail, and it really does. It is a great practical layering hack because you can shed layers as you need to if the weather warms up. But I also really like shorter coat worn under a longer coat. So again, you've got a layering piece like a tee or a turtleneck, and then you've got like a shorter jacket on top. Maybe it's a denim jacket, and then maybe you've got the wool coat over the denim jacket. Or maybe you've got a cropped leather jacket, and then you've got, you know, a wool coat or shearling coat over the cropped leather jacket. So just a really, like, just playing with a layer on top of a layer, having multiple textures in the outfit just looks very, very intentional. Denim with suede looks really cool. Cotton with wool. You can also layer, like I said, layer the layering pieces. So you've got, you know, you could even do like a chunky cardigan worn over a denim shirt, worn over a tee. So it's this mix of textures, mix of weights, just adds a lot of interest to your outfits and makes them look really, really intentional. So that was it. I don't know how many styling tips, maybe 20, maybe 90, I have no idea. But I hope that you enjoyed these ways to style and not simply wear your clothes. Great outfits don't just happen, they are intentional. And the people that whose outfits that you admire, they put thought into those outfits, and that's why they look as cool as they do. So this is within everyone's reach, and most of these don't involve spending any money. So pick a couple that you're going to try in your own wardrobe. And again, to get you through these last couple of weeks of winter, or last couple of months, or last couple of years of winter, like February definitely felt like a year. Let me know which of these tips was your favorite. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a like. And, you know, of course, I want to keep hanging out with you. So subscribe so that we can keep hanging out. Love you guys.